That's rude, Miss.
Miss May. Miss April May.
Well, that's obviously not true. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. Thank God you said that, because I wouldn't have known otherwise. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Is it the phone? Did she say that over the phone?
Yes.
Okay. Bam! Take a look at this. Yes, they had a two-part conversation. I think they said that at the first part.
Yeah, they said it at the very beginning of the case.
Yes.
The second part was saying that Phoenix wasn't a great lawyer yet.
Mm-hmm. This guy's gonna kill Mr. Gumshoe.
Probably.
And he's gonna be on trial. And then he's gonna be the posh scumbag telling his lawyer he's not doing a good job. Let's hear the conversation.
It's funny that you say that.
I don't know anything.
No, I don't.
Let's leave it at that. I broke the code.
I'm not spoiling anything, by the way.
No. Please don't. That sounds interesting.
It was just a joke.
Oh. I should probably tell you the clock, isn't it?
So this is the voice, the recorded conversation. I think it makes it pretty clear.
Oh, we're going back to this? I saw the clock before. What store was that again?
You know the store? Do you have any objections?
Yes.
Sure.
Please, can I present this just for anything?
No. You will get to it later.
Oh, I have nothing. Okay.
You do have something.
Oh, man.
So what did she say about the clock?
She said she had seen it in a store at some point.
Yes.
A replica of it.
Yeah.
Well, not a replica of it, but the same kind.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Got it.
Yes, it was.
It's a one-of-a-kind clock. Technically, two of a kind.
Yes.
Who was it made by? A friend of mine. His name's Larry. Larry who? Larry. Please state his full name for the court. Larry Butts.
That poor family. Everything sold in stores. Oh, dang. That was a sick burn.
Sounds like I'm shooting her.
Did you?
Oh, goodness.
Porcupine head. Got him.
She's turning into a Tiffany from The Bride of Chucky. Or getting possessed like in The Exorcist. Something.
That tends to happen in these courts.
I'm kind of into her now, though. That's the thing.
Did she, like, lose it? Do you have an opinion on this behavior?
Let's try her next.
Did she hear about it or did she hold it? Let me hear your reasoning.
I'm trying to remember back to that scene. I don't think that was her in a trench coat. That was not her. He had like turquoise hair or something.
Yeah.
I mean, she just went on a borderline outburst. Pretty violent outburst. She's prone to violence, sir. You had heard about it. But we just proved that wasn't.
Well, how did she know it was a clock? That's what it's saying. It's like she was somehow able to know that it was a clock without.
She didn't hear it. I know that much. So
She didn't hear it, but that was the reason that in the last case is because he heard it. It's in your evidence how she could figure it out.
Okay, it died from no. No. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that does nothing.
So let's go evidence by evidence.
Okay. Murder report.
Does that have anything to do with the clock?
No. This holds a conversation, but it had nothing to do with her. The broken remains of a glass nightstand, broken beyond all recognition.
Okay, so autopsy report has nothing to do with the clock. The phone has nothing to do with April May. The glass has nothing to do with either. The clock has nothing to do with either. The floor plan doesn't have anything to do with it. The receipt doesn't have anything to do with it. Couldn't she have heard about it through a wiretap?
Yeah. So
she heard about it through the wiretap.
So I'm just supposed to assume that it's the wiretap because someone was feeding her information about what was happening? Or no, not someone was feeding her information. She had a plant or a bug in there.
Yeah, so if you go back to the options, you held it. That's not possible because she wasn't there.
Okay.
Everyone would have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So between the two, it would have had to have been heard about it.
Okay. Look at this illegally obtained evidence.
Yes. A lot of the evidence in this game is what makes the most sense, because there are contradiction like things,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes like this, it's what makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
You found a wiretap in a room, and she knows information she shouldn't.
Okay, so going forward, I got to make my own assumptions and take chances. Not really take chances, but
You're trying to make connections.
you got to infer more than okay.
That connection isn't a 100% proof.
But it's
it
what
makes-
else could it be?
Yeah, what else could it be?
Is it a lot of what else could it be? I feel like it. I hope so. I know that much.
Kind of.
Okay.
Because, like, the game's not going to tell you what happened immediately. You have to figure out, like... That's kind of what everyone knows Phoenix for throughout the series, is that he kind of finds the answer through, like, throwing things at the wall, you know?
I can do that too.
Yeah, but you don't want to present things that'll get you punished.
Yeah.
So you need to actually think through it.
It can't be worse than accidentally hitting the B button or X button over and over again.
Yeah.
I know, I'm surprised too. I'm surprised one of her many clients didn't find it before me, considering all of them put their money on her dresser. Moving on. If that was the case, which one is it? It's not you. You still have to prove one thing. Okay, what is it? Did the victim ever say the... vignette. Now I'm in trouble. Contradict you with a vignette. Okay,
This is an easy one. So the proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Which one of these would show that she said something on the phone?
the wiretap.
No, the wiretap doesn't say anything. Her phone would. Her phone has the conversation on it.
Oh, okay, never mind. Forget it. I was thinking of something else. At some point, okay. Okay, I messed up on that one. I wasn't thinking right.
La la.
Yeah, I think they all saw her coming in. Now to the real final blow. I want to know about the wiretap. My question is, how do you... Never mind. I'm going to say, how do you tap a cell phone? Because usually, in all the detective shows, they tap like a cord phone.
Yeah.
Like Watergate and stuff like that. But I've never heard about how you could, like, tap... I'm sure cell phones...
It might be able to pick up, like, the radio waves coming from the phone.
Good point.
Maybe. Irrelevant.
I've been talking like this the whole time. Every other line, I'm pointing at someone, screaming. Every other shot, I look like I have salmonella poisoning. Is this not alarming to anybody up until now?
You'll be fine.
What?
Way, I say, way. Oh man. But cold.
Gotcha. If you
So she's not the murderer.
no.
That's what the court cares about, apparently.
How about we pay attention to what we brought up a second ago? Just for kicks.
So that's what he's saying. It's just a separate crime. She will be charged in a different court.
Okay, you can either keep pressing her, but I think we got her dead to rights. We know so let's call the bellboy.
He's throwing his power around.
No.
Are you going to accept the condition?
Fine.
You've got nothing to lose. Except everything.